What's good, guys? It's your girl Kiesha Arielle and welcome back to my channel. But if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the notification button so that you would not miss an upload every Sunday at 5 p.m. And also, if you would like to support my channel, then please feel free to join the ad gang by participating in watching the ads which are displayed on my channel, as this really helps me out. Okay, so it has been a little bit of a minute since I have uploaded anything to my channel, but if you have been here in the past 2 months or so, or a month, then you would know that the reason why I haven't been uploading is because I haven't been feeling well. Now, during that time while I was not feeling well, I used that opportunity to kind of just analyze what was going on my page, to see what you guys are enjoying and what you are not really enjoying. And you know, it kind of had me in a space of, you know, being unsure of what it is that you guys wanted to see, because some of my videos that I was putting out, I'm not seeing the engagement coming through on them. So it kind of left me in a space of like, I'm not sure what it is that you guys want to see. So I want to ask you guys to please leave in the comments below any ideas or just suggestions or what it is that you want to see on my channel, so that I can create content that you guys will be able to engage with and actually enjoy watching. But anyway, let's get into today's video, which is about my 1 year hair growth update. Now, August 1st, 2017, I started my very first hair growth challenge on this page using this hair growth oil, which I'll link right here for you to go and check out. So August 1st, 2017 was my first video of, you know, talking about doing a hair growth challenge, because as you would have known, or if those who are new to my channel right now, I was going through postpartum hair loss and I really wanted to, you know, get my edges back. And I made this hair growth oil and I have been doing hair growth challenges. I've actually done 2 hair growth challenges on my channel, showing you guys what it is I'm going to be doing in order to grow my hair back. So what I want to do is show you guys a picture of where I started August 1st, 2017. And also I'm going to show you the end of my second hair growth challenge where I finished. So these are the images of what you guys were able to watch, or not watch, well yeah, watch, able to see me document on YouTube. During my time of, you know, recording those videos and taking those photos, you know, I did upload some videos earlier this year explaining to you guys how I was feeling along my hair growth challenges. And I was feeling very down and very discouraged about the whole thing. And now to look at these pictures side by side to see where I started and where I ended within 6 months, because obviously this is a 1 year update, but you guys only saw 6 months of that journey. So anyway, for day 1 to day 180, you guys can see the big difference. Well, if it's not big to y'all, it's big to me, because I'm like, oh my god. But basically, during those times when I was taking those photos, to me, I did not see a difference. Like, I would take a picture and I look at it and it's like, oh yeah, I can see some changes. But then I look at it a couple months later or a couple weeks later, then I'm like, am I fooling myself? Is my hair really actually growing, or is it all in my head? And you know, it really had me feeling down and discouraged and feeling like I didn't want to continue. I actually felt like I was wasting my time. But now putting these photos side by side, I can clearly see that my hair was indeed growing. Now you guys probably want to know, well, what's your results like now after, you know, the other 6 months that we didn't see? I'm gonna be honest with you all. Now, until I saw these recent photos that obviously I put side by side when I decided I'm gonna do this video, I was kicking myself really, really hard because, as mentioned in my other update videos about my hair growth, where I was feeling like, what the hell is going on? I'm not seeing no growth. I had got to a point where I got really discouraged that I absolutely stopped keeping up with my hair growth routine, my what I had in my challenges. Now, I was still doing the things that I had written down in my challenges, but I was not being as consistent. Consistency is key in everything, okay? Now, after not sticking to what the plan was, you know, with following my routine that I had in place, I started noticing that my hairline was getting thin again. And then obviously that kind of just put me back in a downward spiral, believing that my hair wasn't actually growing, like I was actually fooling myself. So, like I said, I felt like my hair wasn't actually growing. And what I'm going to do is show you a clip of what my edges actually looked like when I did my faux locks. And so at least you guys can kind of see what I'm saying. Hopefully you can see, because at this point I felt like my edges were just going away, like they weren't growing back. So this is a clip of what my edges was looking like during the time where I felt like my edges are going away again. I decided to go to my doctors and ask if I could be referred to a dermatologist, because I felt like, what the hell is going on? I explained to my doctor about, you know, that video where I shared with you 4 reasons why my hair fell out. Link it right here for you to check out as well. So when I went to the doctor, I spoke to him about those 4 reasons, you know, my hair fell out in the past, etc. And I explained to him that I was doing this hair growth challenge. I never told him I was doing a hair growth challenge, but I said to him, you know, I've changed up my diet and all my lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. And my hair was growing, but then I noticed my hair started falling out, and I really want to figure out what is going on with my hair. So anyway, my doctor referred me to a dermatologist, and I had my appointment with the dermatologist on July 30th. Now, went to see the dermatologist, explained to her the same thing I explained to the doctor about the 4 reasons why my hair fell out in the past. And you know, she examined my scalp. She basically, the first thing she said when she saw my hairline, she says, just from looking, this looks like traction alopecia, or it could be frontal fibrosing alopecia. And I'm like, what? I've never heard of that in my life. And she basically explained that frontal fibrosing alopecia is where you only lose hair in the front of your head. But she said she didn't really think it was that, because usually when you have that type of alopecia, she says your hair don't usually grow back, and you also lose your eyebrows and your eyelashes and stuff like that. But she says the reason why she thought it could be that is because I'm only experiencing it in the front of my hair and then my hairline. But she said that my hair grows back and falls out again. So that's the only thing. But she says with frontal fibrosing alopecia, your hair don't usually grow back. But from what I've described to her, she said it's either traction alopecia or that. So then I also explained to her that I noticed that while I'm pregnant and stuff like that, my hair usually flourish really well. So I was trying to explain to her that I think it was postpartum hair loss. So I was trying to explain to her that I believe it was postpartum hair loss because I'd recently had a baby and all of that, blase, blase. But then I'm like, but I just don't get it. Like, you know, during pregnancy, my hair flourished. It's beautiful, love it, blah, blah, blah. But then after pregnancy, I understand postpartum hair loss, but after doing my hair growth challenges, it felt like my hair is just not staying, like it's just going. Then she asked me, you know, obviously while you're pregnant, you take your pregnancy vitamins and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, do you take it after you have the baby? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, most women, they stop taking it after pregnancy, and they should actually take it. So I guess probably that could have led to that. But at the same time, in my mind, I'm like, well, if postpartum hair loss was going to happen anyway, would those vitamins actually help the situation? I don't know. I never tried it, so I would not know. So anyway, so she said that she believed it's either frontal fibrosing alopecia or just alopecia. But she says in order for them to know exactly what the issue is, they would have to do a biopsy. And I was like, well, I was not really expecting that to be the end results. I thought you could just look at my hair and be like, okay, girl, this is what's going on. But when she said that to me, I was like, ooh, like, do I really want to figure out what is wrong with my scalp? Because I am not really looking forward to somebody cutting out a piece of my skin in the front of my head, and then that probably don't even heal back properly. Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't, but I'm gonna just have a scar in the front of my head and no hair. Like, no, I'm not trying to do that. So anyway, I was just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know if this is what I want to do. I don't know if I want to figure out what's going on with my inner workings of my body. But because now I've seen the results, like after looking at a 6-month period of what my hair looked like, or had grown, how much it had grown in 6 months time, it just made me feel like, well, maybe I don't need to go ahead with this biopsy and trying to figure out what is going on the inside, if something really was wrong. Because when I was sticking to my hair growth routine, my hair growth challenges and the routine and the regimen that I had in place, my hair was actually growing, and I feel like I want to give it another chance. Like, I want to really just put myself into it and commit to it, and just try not to look at photos as I go along. I keep saying that I shouldn't, and I tell you guys not to, but I'm human, I do as well. But after this experience, it really made me realize, like, girl, don't look at the pictures as you go along. If you want to look at pictures, just compare your very first photo to your very last photo, and then that would be more encouraging rather than just looking at it as the day goes by. So you probably now want to see what my hair look like right now, and I'm going to show you what it looks like right now on camera, as well as some photos as well. Yeah, so that's what my edges look like right now. But bear in mind that I have not really been, keeping up with the routine beforehand. Like, obviously, this month I have actually last month, August, I actually started back my routine. So my hair routine has gone back to what my very first hair growth challenge routine was, where I'm washing my hair twice a week. But I am also now doing hot oil treatments every single time to help my dryness to go away. So, will my hair ever grow back? I think it will. I think it will. I think it can. Because like I said, I've seen it growing back. Like, now when I look at it like that, like, I'm going to give myself another go. Give my hair another chance to do this. I'm gonna try and do it for a year. And the thing is, obviously I will continue to do this over and over and over, because I'm seeing that it's working for me. So that's it for my 1-year hair growth update. I hope this video can encourage you guys along your hair growth journey, and to show you that don't give up and don't be like me, where you feel so discouraged that you stop. Because you just never know what you're messing up. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if I had just continued through me feeling down. Like, where would my hairline be at the 1-year mark? Now I would never know, because I stopped. So like I said, to anyone doing hair growth challenges, if you're going to make any comparison, just compare your day 1 photo to the photo where you are at that particular moment. Because anything else, you're going to be fooling yourself, and you're going to feel like you're wasting your time. And even if you feel like you're wasting your time, don't stop. Don't stop, keep going. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then please go ahead and give me a big massive thumbs up and drop a comment and let me know how you feel about it or where you are in your hair growth journey. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been subscribing to my channel. I am now at 8,000 subscribers, only 2K left to get to my, my goal. And hopefully I can actually hit my goal before my birthday on October 26th this year, because October 9th last year, I hit my first 1,000 subscribers. So it would be quite nice if I could hit 10,000 subscribers in the month of October, preferably before my birthday. That would be great. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone who has been subscribing and everyone who's been watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. So until next week Sunday at 5 p.m, we will be right back here in the kitchen.